big time commercial break. No, this is not the introduction to Entourage. Some of my entourage is inebriated right now. But right now we were supposed to have on the program one of my friends, South Boston Jeff, who goes around the world stalking celebrities. So without any further ado, let's take you right down to our big time segment known as South Boston Jeff Celebrity Stalking.
This is South Boston Jeff. We're here in the Big Apple for another edition of Celebrity Stalking. What was that women in prison movie that you did a couple of years ago?
I don't know.
Oh, you did it. I seen it.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale.
Who do you think would win in a fight? You or Ginger?
Mrs. Howell. Probably Ginger. She was tall and big. I'm a wuss.
Doing very fine, thank you, Leslie. So what's the matter? Nordberg couldn't show up today?
I got kicks in the head. Somebody was trying to do a place kick.
Well, if he did show up, he'd probably try to steal all the memorabilia anyway. Good. But you still don't remember that women in prison movie that you did?
No.
Ed McMahon?
You TMZ, get out of here.
Welcome back. That was South Boston Jeff, celebrity stalking out there. Smooth operating gangster. What do you think about that? TMZ's got nothing on him, just like Eric Estrada Poncherello said there as he rudely signed us off.
Talking with Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island.
That's right. I have a new word. After seeing that, she's a gilf.
A gilf.
She's a gilf after seeing that. She's 72 years old.
Wonder what Ginger looks like today.
I've seen what Ginger looked like. There he is at the end of the couch right down there.
Ooh.
What do you think about that, Mrs. Howell?
I'm not Mrs. Howell.
Who are you, Thurston?
Yes.
You're Thurston? Yeah, you get 2 cents to rub together. You're about as millionaire as Reno is. But yeah, that's South Boston Jeff out there. I understand after that clip with Poncherello, Ponch had a relapse and thought he was back on chips and arrested Jeff for a DUI, even though he was walking.
I would like to see that. It's probably not a bad idea to arrest that dude.
Now, in there we had Ari from Entourage. Supposedly, now, did you hear this story? Have you heard this? I know you're all the tidbits over there. He bailed out of his play because of mercury poisoning from all the sushi that he had. Now, Sabrina, I know you are a connoisseur of sushi. Have you ever had mercury poisoning before?
Never.
You've never had it?
But I don't usually swallow my food.
Really?
It doesn't stay down very long.
Really? Why? What happened? Were you hanging around with Jeff?
How else do I keep this figure?
It's unbelievable. Your last name isn't Belimisi, is it? It could be. You never know. But Colonel down there, I know you may be jealous about this because you used to go around celebrity stalking in your time. What's your take on that?
Well, TC, if you know, I knocked that gentleman out on the rock and sock and roll, bud.
Great. What does that have to do with the question I just asked you?
TC, I want to know when I'm going to stalk the next victim.
Whoever's going to sit on this couch is obviously a victim sitting next to
No.
you. But I know what I think we ought to do. We should have celebrity stalking offs. You against Jeff, and who can have the better celebrities wins the title of celebrity stalker. What do you think about that?
I'll go for that title.
All right, give us. Who have you stalked in the past? Impress us.
Well, I stalked Lou Ferrigno.
You stalked Lou Ferrigno?
Yeah.
Bet he didn't hear you coming. Who else? Just Lou Ferrigno, the Incredible Hulk? So far, Jeff's ahead of you.
Mr. Jeremy.
Mr. Jeremy.
Yeah.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. Mr.
Yeah.
Ron Jeremy, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, who else?
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget. Was it a full house?
Yes.
Okay.
And, Jeff Goldblum, The Fly.
Okay, I don't know who Jeff Goldblum is, but I know who Jeff Goldblum is.
Jeff Goldblum.
Right, he's a fly.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them flying around your head right now. Trey, what do you think about this? Who do you think's up ahead in points? Smooth operating gangster. If you were to place a bet right now, who's the best celebrity stalker? South Boston Jeff or Colonel Bull Montana?
I have to tell you, I like how the Colonel was talking smack. There's a place for you in my administration for you talking smack like that. I like that, Colonel. Colonel, you awake?
I'm awake.
Okay.
Okay, but you didn't answer the question either. Who do you think's ahead in points on celebrity stalking? The Colonel or South Boston
I
Jeff?
gotta go with South Boston Jeff, because at least I've seen footage. The Colonel's talking about stalking all these celebrities. I haven't seen any footage. Have you?
I have seen the footage.
Well, until I see it, I gotta go with South Boston Jeff.
Really? Colonel, this is coming from the president has sent him here personally. What are your take on that?
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Who?
TC.
Yes, Uncle Frank.
I've seen those clips.
Yeah?
My money's on the Colonel.
Really? Sabrina, who do you think is the best celebrity stalker?
They both are good.
You know who Ron
Be
Jeremy
decisive. Come on.
Oh, they're so good.
is? You know who Ron Jeremy is?
No.
He got your number. All right, but I know Trey got that. All right, Colonel. So I'm impressed that everybody down here thinks that Jeff is a better celebrity stalker than you. Doesn't that make you mad? Doesn't that really drive it in your heart?
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. Okay, before we go to commercial break, who is the ultimate celebrity that you would like to meet, that you would personally like to stalk?
The person would be Frank Stallone.
Jeff already did that on the last show, Frank Stallone. And on that one, if you haven't turned the channel yet, I'm going to be turning it for you. We'll be right back after this big-time commercial break. We're conjoined twins, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this.
This is After Hours. My name is James Tolkien. And if you don't watch TC Restani on After Hours, you're a bunch of slackers.
Hey there, this is Sabrina Champagne King, and if you want to be on my show, just follow the contact information at the bottom of the screen. This is After Hours. We're never closed.